Hello guys, it's Salvajee. Here's an Anthem quick tips video. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the 9-dash technique with the Interceptor, a technique that I didn't showcase on my advanced movement guide for the Interceptor because the 9-dash technique isn't super practical when it comes down to combat. However, it is very practical when it comes down to traversal, so of course that's why I do believe every Interceptor should learn it. I just want to point out real quick guys, keep in mind if you do want to subscribe, I am not an Anthem YouTuber. I upload multiple games on the channel, and of course sometimes there's going to be days where there's not going to be an Anthem video. Just giving you guys a heads up. But anyways, let's get started. I taught you guys the 6-dash technique with the Interceptor in my advanced movement guide as well as my basic tips video. And the 6-dash technique is going to look somewhat like this. And as you guys can see, we made it all the way to this pole right here. However, there is actually an even more advanced movement mechanic with the Interceptor called the 9-dash technique. Well, it's not called the 9-dash technique. I just called it that because, I didn't really have a name for it. But this is the 9-dash technique. You can only do the 9-dash technique from a high ground area. And the reason for that is because you're going to have to, of course, need a lot of distance from the ground to actually pull off 9 dashes. As you guys can see, we're all the way over here. Previously, we were all the way over here. Now, one of the reasons why I didn't showcase the 9-dash technique in my advanced movement guide for the Interceptor is because it's not practical in combat. So in combat, I'm always, moving around, always looking for, of course, the next target that I'm going to be hitting. And as you guys can see, 6 dashes is basically all that I'm going to need. Now, if we are, of course, in a flat ground area, I'm not going to be able to, perform the second set of triple dash that is going to get me to, of course, a total of 9 dashes. The 9-dash technique only works when you do it from a high ground area that, of course, has a long distance from the ground, as you guys just saw right here. But it does get us pretty far. So how can we make this technique practical? Well, I'm going to teach you guys what I do to, of course, pull off the 9-dash technique. Let's just say that I need to get from here all the way over there, right, to that waterfall. Well, as you guys are going to see, chances are that the 9-dash technique might be a little hard to pull off here because, as you guys saw, we aren't going to get the final 3 dashes that we need. And sometimes you're going to be so close up to the ground that you can't even get the second set of dashes to, of course, pull off. So here is how I do the 9-dash technique when I'm, of course, in a low ground area. The first thing that you need to do is get yourself in high ground. So sometimes I'm not even going to use the 6-dash technique to actually take off as an Interceptor because I want to cover more distance. So what you want to do is you want to fly up. You want to be able to, get pretty nice distance from the ground. And then, of course, you want to go for your movement mechanics. And as you guys can see, we're going to be able to pull off the 9-dash technique pretty easily. So that is how you guys can make the 9-dash technique very practical. Keep in mind also, you want to be landing as many times as you can so that, of course, you can reset your double jumps. And that and like that you can traverse longer distances as I am doing right now. But that is the 9-dash technique for the Interceptor, guys. It gets you really far when it comes down to movement. However, it's not practical in combat. But I do still think that you guys need to take the time to learn this technique because it is going to, of course, teach you how to get from one position to the next very quickly if you can get the high ground. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe for more videos on Anthem, Fortnite Save the World, and Fortnite Battle Royale. And who knows, maybe I'll cover the Division 2 as well. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.